What's going on, Pokemon fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video will be looking at Grimmsnarl deck list. So really cool Darkness Pokemon. It is a Stage 2 Pokemon. Kind of reminds me of Greninja. Not by the look, but by the powerful ability that it have. It is a Dark Oath that says that as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon attacks cost 1 energy more, which is really strong, especially with the energy denials like Crushing Hammer. Energy Press on the other side, you can hit for 100 with a Darkness and Twin Energy, and then for 30 extra more for each energy attached to opponent's active Pokemon, which is pretty cool and strong. I mean, let's say that our opponent have 4 energies, that's already 120 plus, so it should be 220 easily. Interesting deck list, weird approach to the deck list, I definitely need to say that. I made a couple mistakes while I was testing this deck list. I played it a lot, and actually I think that Lilith's Pokédoll is unnecessary in this build. I'm just gonna say that at the beginning of the video because I'm not gonna add it to the deck list. Probably the card that you should consider swapping Lilith Pokédoll is maybe, I mean, Lilith Pokédoll can be good, can be bad, but in my situations, I find it useful just a couple times. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I need Tool Scrapper in this deck as well for the Zacian. Really need it for the Zacian because you can hit for like 120 plus 100. If Zacian have 4 energies, that's 220 for the one-hit knockout against Zacian. But if Zacian have Fry Pan, then we can't one-hit knock it out Zacian. That's a very bad thing. For example, so Tool Scrapper would be good. And I'm considering also attaching, somehow tagging one in the build. On the other side, Lilith's Pokédoll is good, but sometimes it's just bad, it's a waste, it depends. It's good until you manage to set up. Once you manage to set up, you really want just to energy press your opponent, and that's pretty much it. In an early stage of the game can be very good, but later it's just useless. There's a Absol with a Dark Ambition ability, and also 1 Sneasel and 1 Weavile. The reason why I decided to go with the Sneasel and Weavile lineup is just because you can Sneaky Smash turn 1 and discard energy from your opponent Pokemon, which is really good. Then with the Weavile, Evil Domination also can be very strong, 50 for each ability that the opponents have in play. Oranguru times 1 for the resource management if it's necessarily, 1 Marshadow with a resetting hole, of course, for Chaotic Swell, and Black Market play. We really want to have the Black Market late game surprise against our opponent, so we can just deny the prize cards that our opponent can take. And of course 4 copies of Jirachi for the Stellar Wish. Speaking about trainer cards, 4 Crushing Hammers, 4 copies of Quick Ball, 4 copies of Rare Candy, and then 4 copies of Scoop Up Net. So, energy denial, consistency with the Pokemon search and setup, with a Quick Ball, of course with the Rare Candies for the faster setup, and of course with the Scoop Up Net for that Jirachi replay over and over again. There are also 2 copies of Switch that can be used as well. And of course, Lilith's Pokédoll that I mentioned earlier, Stadium, Black Market, and Chaotic Swell. Supporter cards, 4 Research, 3 Marnies, that's for the draw, and 2 copies of Boss Order. Speak about energies, 10 of them, 4 Twin, and 6 regular Darkness energies. Overall, a kind of interesting deck list that can be considered as a, troll deck. I think this deck actually can have plenty of potential for the post-rotation, in my opinion. It can definitely be good. I mean, we will still have Crushing Hammers in play, Rare Candies will stay in play, There's a Quick Ball, there is actually Black Market will also stays in play, really a lot of potential. The only cards that are going to be rotated out from this set are going to be Oranguru, of course, and Weavile featuring Sneasel, but overall, everything else will stay in this build, so it can definitely be considered as next level play. I mean, not a next level play, but the next level troll deck and rogue approach for the future beta. Alright, so I'm gonna play 2 games in today's video, so make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you already didn't. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck list, so see you in the game. Alright, so this looks like a really slow start for both players. I can definitely tell that. I have interesting opening hand, but pretty much nothing. So I'm just gonna switch, so I can at least have that opportunity to shuffle back my Lilith Pokédoll and potentially put something else in play. But looks like that's literally gonna be it. Alright. I played Marnie. I didn't get nothing. At least I denied my opponent energy, that's it. So I have Marshadow for the bench, and for the stadium deny as well, and there's a research and another Crushing Hammer available. So at least I can try to Crushing Hammer another energy from my opponent, Weavile GX. So there's the Cynthia. Search attack for any number of basic Pokemon and put them on your bench with that interesting GX attack. So that is actually not bad. And that's just gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna put Black Market in play. I'm not quite sure if my opponent is running some sort of stadium, but I will definitely benefit from it. And then I will just use Crushing Hammer. Hopefully I'm gonna hit heads. Unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. Quick Ball. And I really don't want to discard my Twin Energy, so I'm just gonna go with Twin Energy Attachment and the Research for 7. Additionally, there is a Jirachi. And as it looks right now, I really don't need to move my Pokédoll for now. I don't even want to try to search my deck for something because I'm pretty good right now with the board setup. Additionally, next turn I can probably use Jirachi, scoop it up, maybe try to reuse it again. Dark City, unfortunately. And a switch. So Dark City says the basic Darkness Pokemons in play. Both yours and your opponent have no retreat cost. But remember, they need to be a basic Pokemon. Okay. So right now, Greninja and Zoroark. Tag Team GX powered up for the knockout. There's a Mellow and Lana in addition to that, and a Communication. Kinda hate the fact that my opponent have Mellow and Lana. And there's a Sharpedo. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you might look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of energy you find there. That's a really good thing. That's a really good thing. My opponent didn't take a prize card, so that's good. Because I managed to buy myself a turn, which is really good. I'm gonna use that Resetting Hole and discard the Dark City. Then I will try to find something. Should I go with a... Actually, I'm gonna go with... I think I'm not gonna go with the Marnie, or I should go with the Marnie. I know that my opponent's hand is limited. I really want to start attacking, so I'm gonna go with the Marnie. Draw some extra cards. I need extra setup. I need extra setup. And in addition to that, this seems to be it. Energy Press. So I'm energy pressing my opponent for a huge amount of damage. It is 160. I have 170 HP, which is a lot of HP. I knew that he have Mellow and Lana, so I think that was pretty much correct decision to attack. So there is another Sharpedo. How many energies this time my opponent can find? Ooh, 4 copies of energy cards. So this is gonna be a Dark Pulse for a one-hit knockout of 240. Wow, he definitely surprised me there. Boss Order makes 0 impact at this moment. So what we can find with the Stellar Wish? Stellar Wish just for the switch or for the Quick Ball. Guess it's better option to Quick Ball. And Quick Ball that Boss Order into another Jirachi. I'm gonna definitely need it. And for now, the only thing that I can do literally is just to pass my turn. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like... Ooh. No energy. No impidimp. And basically, I think that's... I'm not gonna say it's over, but it's really close to be over. Yeah, some energies swapped, and there is a scoop up net for that. Carwano one more time. Dark Pulse for 270. Alright, so if I can at least try to buy some time with Lily Pokédoll until I manage to set up, that would be awesome. So I can Ordinary Rod. What should I Ordinary Rod back? I think these two bad boys. I don't need Jirachi. I have like another one left. And let's see what we have left. Evolution Incense. Will I need... How good Weavile there will be? Ooh, it will be very good. Alright, so I will probably try to set him up and play. So I'm good to go with a research, but second rare candy is going to be discarded. There's Chaotic Swell. I guess I'm gonna Stellar Wish for the Scoop Up Net. And this is the situation where you really want to scoop the Jirachi, put the Lily Pokédoll in the front, put Jirachi back, attach energy card, and basically pass the turn. Again, I'm not going to be able to set up, but technically next turn I can knock my opponent with the Weavile out. So 150, 200, yeah, I'm going to hit for 200, maybe for 250 even, maybe even for 250, so who knows, I might even decide to go for knock it against that Weavile. But my primary focus should be Greninja and Zorak, as long as it stays in the active position. So, oh, there's a boss, or probably for the Sneasel. Yep, it is. Alright, so Weavile, fortunately, not usable anymore, so I will definitely try to research management something out. I'm going to research management something. I need Sneasel back. I need some crushing hammers. Maybe even a rare candy wouldn't be that bad. So for now, I'm gonna return those 3 cards. End my turn. So I'm down to like 3. I'm down to like 6. My opponent is down to like 3 price cards. I wish he didn't have that boss order because I would be able to mow down to 3 with this turn, and with the Weavile attack he would be down to like 4, let's say. The problem is the next turn my opponent is mowing down to 2 price cards, actually this turn. And then if I don't find myself a Scoop Up Net or switch, it will be like down to 1. So it's kind of important. I can even attack with the Shadow. Okay, there's a switch, so at least that's something. But will I get something in addition to that? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. There is a research. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with the research for now. Alright, research for 7, so I recycled that Sneasel bag, but I can't use it unfortunately, so that's a pretty bad thing. Energy attachment, crushing hammer. I can try at least to deny one of the energies. Pretty much nothing happened from that. What if my opponent have another boss order? Well, I will try to set up another Impidimpy. And that's about it. That's about it. I only have like 14 cards left, so this game looks like a game loss. So there's a Scoop Up Net. Definitely it looks like. I think I can't get back from this matchup anymore. I mean, I need to knock out. Technically with the Weavile I could. is just way too hard. So Rare Candy top deck? Marty top deck. Alright, so potentially there is still a chance. There is still a chance, but I need to hit a jackpot literally here. Alright, so Marty, there is Scoop Up Net. So, okay, there is still a chance. Stellar Wish for the Rare Candy. Alright, so technically I'm back in action. I'm technically back in action. Because Darkrai can hit only for 150. Let's see what we can find, what we can do with the Crushing Hammer. We can deny one of the energies. Alright. And we can also Scoop Up Net that Jirachi. And we can put Jirachi back on the bench. And Energy Press that Greninja for 160. Okay, so I need Boss Water for sure. And it looks like I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, there's a Quick Ball. Alright, so will he decide to attack me with this attack? Does 20 damage times the amount of darkness energy attached to this Pokemon. So he will need plenty of energies. He needs 4 energies to attack at least. Retreat to Greninja and Zorak. Yeah, with 3 energies he can definitely knock me out. Yeah, that's the GG. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, technically speaking, I could win the game if I had a Weavile. If there was the option for the Weavile, I wish I actually recycled back that Ordinary Road instead of the Sneasel. But that wouldn't matter too much anyways, because my opponent wouldn't put in play 5th ability, Pokemon with ability anyways. So yeah, I can only just, you know, put Sneasel on the bench, put Jirachi, really doesn't matter. Quick Ball for nothing. I mean, technically I could just, you know, pass the turn. I couldn't even get myself in a position to attack, so let's just pass the turn and that will be it. Maybe if the black market wasn't discarded that early in the game, and if there was a better solution with Lily's Pokédoll, that boss order actually changed the course of the game. Unfortunately, I couldn't get back from the boss order play that my opponent used earlier in the game. So yeah, pretty cool deck list from my opponent's side of the field, not gonna lie about it. It is a very unique concept, with Sharpedo and Scoop Up Net getting pretty much plenty of energies in play as fast as possible. So that's the GG. Okay, so I'm back with the game number 2. And I'm waiting my opponent to decide if he wants to start first or second. He rather decided to go second. I'm starting with Jirachi and Impidimp. So there is a Quick Ball, Energy Scoop Up, Rare Candy. Really interesting opening hand. What we can find with the Stellar Wish? Just the boss order. The card that I really don't want to even take into my hand. Alright, so I'm gonna Quick Ball into second Jirachi. Energy attach. Oh, what a misclick. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it just happens. Actually, it happens quite often when you play TCGO. I wish there's a option that when you want to scoop up something in your hand that actually games asks you, do you want to scoop this Pokemon back in your hand? Because I actually accidentally misclicked my Jirachi right now and I lost opportunity to basically use another Stellar Wish, and that's a really bad thing. Speaking about bad thing, I could, for example, find myself a supported card with the Stellar Wish or maybe Evolution Incense, and I already have Rare Candy, so you can imagine what would happen. But on the other side of the field there is a Quick Ball, and that Quick Ball will actually be used for Latias in this case. Wow, actually my opponent decided to go with the Latias instead. And there's the Din. Okay, so he really wants to discard him. Alright, so I was actually kind of confused. Why would you go with the Latios? And then I just... You know, I wasn't focused too much because I didn't even pay attention that he could have the Din GX in his hand. Anyways. Speaking about the Din, this is a second Pokemon with ability already in play. So that's already 100 damage that I can potentially swing with the Sneasel and the Weavile. And that's the Mewtwo number 2. And putting another Mewtwo will increase the damage for 50 more. So technically speaking, I can hit for 150. With 2 more Pokemons with ability in play, that damage can be increased up to 250. Tech Perch can actually knock my Jirachi out. And then I'm just down to 1 Jirachi. There we go. This is actually a disaster for me. Especially when I missed that Scoop Up Net. Will I be able to recover from this? I don't know, there's just another Rare Candy top deck and the research, so it actually hurts my eyes to see 2 copies of Rare Candy being discarded this way right now. But I can't do too much, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I cannot do too much. I don't even want to attach energy. Yeah, really bad. Really, really, really bad. I mean, technically, I could have that research in my hand like turn before with the Stellar Wish, and I wouldn't discard 2 Rare Candies. Right now my opponent can just Boss Order, but luckily he just used the Welder. And yeah, okay, so Welder, which means that there is not gonna be... Alright, it's okay, pretty cool. I'm gonna need Black Market as soon as possible. Speaking about Black Market, I have at least 2 Lily's Pokédolls, so I can buy myself some time. And hopefully I can try to get some of the Crushing Hammers. I really need desperately Crushing Hammer because if I have Crushing Hammer in play, thumbs up for Jirachi, that's 200 damage for Weavile. If I have Crushing Hammer and if I can potentially knock the Psychic Energy, my opponent won't be able to attack with the Mewtwo Tech Perch. And that's really important thing. So there is a Scoop Up Net. You gotta be kidding me there. Alright, let's go with the Twin Energy and with the Marty play. So I need Rare Candy and not even close. Alright, I'm gonna put that Chaotic Swell. I will also Evolve. And then my decision will be to set up... Yeah, I'm gonna try to set up this. I should maybe go for... Never mind for now. Alright, so yeah, no sign of the Crushing Hammers. It's okay, it's a very slow start. Full Surrender, I could go for 60. I think it's just, you know, not worth hitting for 60 at this moment. And that will be it. So there is a Quick Ball for the Great Catcher. And the second the Din GX will hit the ground, which basically means that my opponent will have 5 Pokemons with abilities right now in play. And there we go, so that John Hart was discarded from play. I can imagine that my opponent will probably hit at least 2 more Stadium cards in play. And with so many Stadium cards, I'm not quite sure if I'll be in a position to keep the Black Market. So there's a Stealthy Hood as well. Okay, so Stellar Wish for Cherish Ball, and Jirachi is affected with the special condition. He is asleep, so without Switch Escape Board, he won't be able to retreat. However, there is a switch, and that Mewtwo might be able to Tech Purge one more time, but this time, no prize card for my opponent, which means that I'm gonna promote Lotus Pokédoll just in case in the active position. Very nice top deck. And let's go with Research for 7. Alright. And that's literally all that I can do. I'm gonna Lotus Pokédoll, shuffle it back on the bottom of my deck. And I'm gonna put one of my energies. That's it. I'm gonna energy press my opponent. 190, which technically means that my opponent needs an extra energy card if he wants to attack. just for 120. And that's actually not enough for the knockout, not even close. At least he can lava flow me for a 200. So that should work perfectly for him. But what I'm gonna top deck after that is a very good question. Again, he can Miraculous do a GX as well. Yeah, he can do that as well. He can do that as well if he can find himself another Psychic Energy card. So I'm actually in a very bad position right now. Because I don't have Drow Supporter, neither Jirachi in play. I do have Switch Scoop Up Net. But it's almost like I don't have. You know. It's almost like I don't have. I managed to buy myself a turn. There's a Switch. There's another Mewtwo. That Mewtwo actually have 3 Fire Energies. Which means that it can't hit with the Magma Flow. It can burn Magma GX. But there's a 4th energy, and this might be a Lava Flow for 200. That's the only reasonable option for my opponent in this moment. He really needs to get rid of this Grimmy. And he hits for 250. And then again, he can draw a prize card. And where are my Crushing Hammers? Where are my Crushing Hammers? I'm missing my Crushing Hammers. So I'm pretty comfortable with Mewtwo sitting in the active position. Additionally, I think I'm gonna quick ball my boss order in this case for that Jirachi, and I'm gonna switch on to Jirachi, and I'm gonna Stellar Wish Marnie. That's a very nice Stellar Wish. Okay, additionally, gonna put a Ranguru. Gonna use a Scoop Up Net, return Jirachi in my hand, and put Oranguru in the active position. Jirachi will hit the ground, and I'm gonna Marnie for 5 new cards. Again, there is a Scoop Up Net, and also Lewis Pokédoll as well. But I think I'm just going to use my... I think it is perfect time right now to use resource management. So let's go with a... I have like 2 rare candies, so I think I'm gonna go for the boss order. Twin energy. I don't need twin energy. I think I'm gonna Marnie just in case. Boss order, and I think I can recycle back. Do I need Lotus Pokédoll? I don't need. Rare candy, I have at least 1 of it. Switch maybe. Marnie, Chaotic Swell. Let's go with Chaotic Swell just in case. Alright. Nothing too special. I mean, I could Scoop Up Net for 1 more Jirachi, or I could just put Lotus Pokédoll in the front. Again, without Welder, my opponent won't be able to do too much. Then still he needs 2 more energy cards. I also have the Mars Shadow in play. Additionally, and I will need to set up somehow Black Market with a couple next turns as well. Boss order was a good play. Okay, so there is a Scoop Up Net. Alright, let's go with a Scoop Up Net. I'm gonna return right now this Oranguru. I'm gonna put Lewis Pokédoll, gonna put a Oranguru back. Yeah, I should actually first Jirachi, then Scoop Up Net, then put, never mind. Scoop Up Net. Oh, what I'm doing right now. What in the world I'm doing right now. I don't even know what I did right now. Okay, there's a rare candy. And there's a Crushing Hammer as well. And I managed to flip heads. Okay, that's good. Evolution Incense. So I have like 1 more Switch card left. And chance to hit Switch are really low. So, and I somehow managed to hit Switch. Wow, that's just amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Switch and gonna Energy Press my opponent for 100. I'm not gonna put Black Market in play yet. I'm not gonna put Black Market in play yet. I waste so many resources. but 2 Mewtwo's are actually damaged. I made a couple mistakes, and my opponent just decided to basically concede the game. That's kind of interesting. Maybe Welders were prized. Maybe Solgaleo was prized as well, but again, Solgaleo needs extra energy to attack. My energy denial was strong. I'm just wondering, for Welders, of course. 831 energy cards. Yeah, interesting. Probably he realized that he won't be able to survive a couple next turns and then just decided to quit. I mean, the one Mewtwo with 190, the another one with 110 damage, obviously would be a GG anyways. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and also let me know in the comments below what you think about it. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.